Bitcoin is about to create its next leg towards the upside, and yes, in 2 days from now on, we're expecting the Ethereum ETF is going to get launched, and whenever this is happening, we are starting to move towards altcoin season. So on today's update video, I will give a huge update about Bitcoin and why I think we're going to be having a next exponential leg towards the upside. I will talk about the Ethereum ETF, why altcoin season is literally about to be starting right now, and I will be diving deeper in towards the fundamental reasons why Bitcoin is about to have another big bull market. So without any further ado, don't forget to slam that like button back above 1000 likes on today's update video, and let me get started with first of all talking about the Bitcoin price action. So Bitcoin is creating some very interesting signals I need to discuss right now here, and these two moving averages I am currently seeing are right now flashing a very important buy signal. Just like it did in 2016, this buy signal flashed and Bitcoin rallied over an approximately 4,000% towards the upside, and right now for the second time ever this exact signal is flashing again, while Bitcoin is indeed creating a very big bullish hammer candle right now on the monthly time frame, and while we have indeed seen 5 months of consolidation exactly below all-time highs, this is looking very promising in my opinion. So if we're going to be looking back about what part of the cycle we are in, we can currently see that we are in this pre-bull market stage, and every single time once Bitcoin has that halving, we tend to see a couple weeks of consolidation before we absolutely see that takeoff. It happens every single time. It happened here in 2012, it happened here in 2016 for Bitcoin, it happened here in 2020. Bitcoin consolidated for an approximately 4 to 3 months sideways, and then we had that absolutely blow towards the upside, towards new all-time highs. And if we're looking at this cycle again, we can currently see Bitcoin has been going sideways for in about 2.5-3 months after the Bitcoin halving, exactly what has happened every single time before as well. And now it looks to be that we're in that stage where the next big run-up could get started for Bitcoin. So the consolidation is looking very good. I mean, we've been holding up above 60,000 US dollars for a very long time, and while this is happening, we're seeing a lot of very good developments happening in the background, because if we're looking first of all at the US elections, we're probably going to get a crypto favorite president. Also, if we're going to be looking at the interest rates, which basically means how much the economy is getting stimulated, we can see that starting from September, there is a 91% chance that we are actually going to be seeing interest rate drops, and that would literally mean that the market is going to get stimulated again, and that is ultimately going to be a very bullish thing for crypto. Also, Fed Chair Powell said that Bitcoin has staying power as an asset class. So it is getting recognized first of all through the spot Bitcoin ETF, but also through the Fed chairman Jerome Powell. So things are looking very good. Also, Donald Trump is considering the CEO of JP Morgan as Treasury Secretary, and he's saying that he's changing his tune on Bitcoin and crypto. So more and more bullish developments are happening in the background as the wider landscape of crypto is changing, and that is also one of the reasons why we're still holding up that 64,000 US dollars on Bitcoin. And I do believe that this consolidation phase is literally going to be ending anytime soon, and whenever the bull flag pattern on Bitcoin breaks out here, guys, I really do believe that we are going to be going towards $100,000 and beyond. But let me get towards the important news here, and that is that most likely this Tuesday the Ethereum spot ETF is going to get launched. And in front of your screen you can currently see the fees that all these issuers are asking for the spot Ethereum ETF. But more importantly, whenever this ETF is going to get live, there are going to be millions and millions of dollars flowing in towards the Ethereum ETF, which is allowing a lot of money in towards the Ethereum ecosystem, which is ultimately most likely going to be kickstarting an altcoin season, because as more liquidity goes in towards Ethereum, it is going to be spreading across all these altcoins, and that is of course exactly what we want. And just like with the Bitcoin ETF, guys, in the first few weeks we didn't saw a lot of inflows, but currently after the Bitcoin ETF has been live for exactly 6.5 months, we can right now see that it has attracted more than 16.5 billion US dollars. And you can see over here as well in this chart that in the beginning we had some negative days here, but now still we're seeing loads and loads of inflows on on that ETF, and with the Ethereum ETF coming as well, it is going to only attract more capital in towards the cryptocurrency space. So with that in mind, I do believe that the Bitcoin dominance is going to be having a very big reversal right here, and I do believe that Ethereum could be breaking this exact downtrend, and whenever we do break this downtrend, we could start to see, of course, altcoin season getting initiated, Bitcoin dominance dropping, and yeah, probably we're going to be seeing altcoins increasing by 20% every single day again here. So while Bitcoin indeed is getting ready for its final leg towards the upside, I do believe that altcoins are going to be ultimately flourishing in that period of the market. So I do really want to be pointing out that you need to prepare right now accordingly for what is about to come, because what is literally about to come right here is going to be life-changing if you prepare accordingly right now here. And to even add something more importantly, stablecoins are flowing back in towards the market, and this is a very important thing here, because just like you can see over here, whenever the USDT market cap started to grow and started to reverse, we start to see that next big rally towards the upside because there was more capital coming in, and right now we're starting to see such a trend reversal once again here, with of course the stablecoins once again starting to rise ever so slightly. And you can see it over here on the Tether market cap against the Bitcoin chart. The orange line is the Tether market cap and the regular chart is the Bitcoin price. You can see whenever Tether is printing more money, or basically is attracting more money from the outside, we're seeing that the Bitcoin price is also increasing. So these two, they move together very closely, and right now we can start to see that there is a new trend emerging that potentially could mark that next big rally for the market of crypto. So I'm going to be closely monitoring this here, but of course there is more and more money getting printed, and this is ultimately allowing Bitcoin to only flourish further and allowing Bitcoin to grow even bigger. So things are looking very good for the market. But guys, I am betting heavily on Bitcoin. Also with this trade you can see over here, I'm currently in more than $260,000 in profit, and I will be remaining to hold this trade open, and I'm planning to make millions of dollars with this exact trade here. So guys, there's a lot of money to be making if you can forecast what the next move is going to be for Bitcoin, and I believe that the next move is ultimately going to be going higher for Bitcoin. So this is it for me in today's update video. If you want to be trading, check it out in the link description of today's video. But anyways, thanks so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.